Hello, I'm Sarah of Communication Liberation. And in the last couple of weeks, I've been noticing a bit of a flare-up in my repetitive strain injury symptoms. And what this has reminded me of is when I was a student training to be a speech therapist and quite severely disabled by the repetitive strain injury, and finding out one day that the way that some of my fellow students differentiated between me and other Sarahs on the course was to call me RSI Sarah, meaning repetitive strain injury Sarah. And I felt quite upset about this at the time, being labelled in this way. And so I guess likewise in my work, I'm working with a lot of people who say that they fear being labelled by other people as a person who stammers. And I think thinking about it, underlying this fear is, it's like we really don't want to be defined by one thing, and particularly one thing that we fear is perceived negatively by other people. We don't want to be limited to that, and underlying that is this real wish, I think, to be seen for all that we are. So that can be why these labels are so painful, can feel painful. Then the question is, what is the cost of trying to keep this part of ourselves hidden, this part that we don't like or that we fear other people won't like? And the answer to this is different for different people. I heard Ed Ball speaking recently about his work as an MP and his experience of being a person who stammers, but how he kept that hidden for many, many years. And then the tipping point for him was, realising people kept misinterpreting his blocks, and so it got to a point where he decided to be more open about it and say that he was a person who stammered sometimes. So maybe a helpful place to start is for us to start to acknowledge these parts of ourselves that maybe we don't currently like very much, but also to recognise that they're not the whole of us. We can do that for ourselves, even if we sometimes encounter other people who maybe have some difficulty seeing beyond the label. So I hope this has been helpful to you in some way. Bye-bye for now.